crafting. Let's see here. Who all do we have here? We've got Miss Nancy and Katrina and Kimberly. Hello, hello. Welcome in, ladies. Who else do we have here? Everybody's saying hi to each other. So y'all welcome in, and today is Let's Get Crafting. Okay, first, back in February, I started a diamond, I keep calling it diamond painting. It's not diamond painting. Hey, Herb and Miss Samantha. I started a paint by number, and I worked on it last night on Little Treasures by Nancy, and I wanted to show y'all how it's coming along. Ah, you can actually tell that they're nutcrackers now. So let me set this out of the way. What I'm going to do today, is I'm going to be doing some more UV resin. I know we just did that last month, but I got in a new mold, which I thought, I set it on this side. I wanted to try it out. Sorry for the crinkling, y'all. Okay, so you can't really tell anything about it here, but they're light switch covers and outlet covers. And so I wanted to make one for my craft room to replace the light switch cover that's coming in the door. Let's see. Thanks, y'all. Aw, Kimberly says Pam is looking extra pretty today. Aw, well, thank you. Samantha said, how many rows did I do for the February, March, and April on the sample blanket? I didn't do specific rows, Samantha. I just used an entire cake of the Roll With It tweed. So when I ran out of yarn, that was when I stopped working on that section. Hey, Steve, welcome in. So I'm going to be doing, so I'll be picking the stitch for June here in just a little bit. But Samantha, they're all working out to be about the same. So roughly, each stitch kind of takes up a little bit different. But so this is how big January's ended up being, and this is how big February's was. And like I said, I just kept going till I ran out of yarn. And then if I was in the middle of a row, I just frogged it back so that it wouldn't stop right in the middle. So that's how I've been doing it. Put you back over here. Whoa, it's falling. Okay, so let's set this over here. And since we're talking about the stitch, let me go ahead and share screen and pull that up. Give me just a moment. Ooh, Miss Nancy said she is working on her iris stitch wrap. They just got back from the pool, and she's just getting to work on it. Awesome. And y'all, it's turning out really pretty. She's doing it in this really pretty rainbow color. That is a cake it's a skinny cake. Karen, it's really pretty. Alrighty, share screen. We're going to share the pick a stitch screen, and let's see what our stitch is going to be for June, y'all. All right, so we have quite a few stitches left, so let's just jump into it and see what we got. And the stitch for June is going to be, dun, da, da, da. Ooh, basket weave. So we are going from a very lacy, flowy stitch into the basket weave, which is not a flowy stitch at all. It is a very dense fabric. It's squishy, but it works up so pretty. So we're going to go ahead and remove basket weave from the wheel. And there we go. So that is our stitch, is the basket weave. So let me write that down. I don't think I will forget that that's what it is, but we're going to write it down anyway. Just in case. And, if I forgot, I could always come back and watch my live, right? I could watch the replay. So how has everybody's Saturday been? I have been chilling. I did some laundry. That's pretty much the extent of my day. I've caught up on some shows. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, Nancy said, I've done that stitch, and then she said, I meant I've never done that stitch. It is very easy, y'all. If you can do a double crochet, then you can do the basket weave. It looks much more intimidating than it really is. For the basket weave section, there's a good chance that I'm going to go up a hook size just because it is such a dense fabric, and it is a yarn eater, and it will draw in those stitches. So I will probably go up a a hook size. Yeah, probably so. That way it'll keep it more in line with the others. I'll do some testing on it between now and when I get that tutorial out, but yeah. Herb said just working on patterns. Cool. Let's see. Kimberly said got some chores done, and now she's working on some cross stitch. Yay. Samantha says, can I see your blanket? Absolutely. So y'all, what Samantha's asking about is what we just picked the stitch for. Over on Thursday nights, I am doing a year-long stitch along, and we're learning a new stitch each month. So this is my current blanket. This one here was for January. This was the moss stitch. February, we went into the sedge stitch, which I absolutely loved. This stitch looks a lot more difficult than it really is. This is just a combination of single, half double, and double crochets. Into March, we had the half double. And then in April, we had the shell stitch. And then here in May, we're working on the iris stitch. And that is what I've got going on with this blanket. I did do a few rows of it last night night before last on, I haven't worked on it today. I need to. No, did I work on this? When did I work? I know I worked on it on my live. I worked on it on Granny D's. Yeah. So that's what it's looking like. You're very welcome, Miss Samantha. All right, so let me stick this over here out of the way, and I'm going to flip my camera, and we're going to get started on some UV resin. Let's see here. Settings. Always forget. I do this all the time, and yet I forget which button I need to click. All right. Now, the last time we did the UV resin, I did not wear gloves, and I should have because that is recommended. So I do have some gloves today. I wanted the disposable one. Hey, Barry! But the disposal ones that I had are the really loose ones, so I didn't want those. All right, let me mute for just a second while I open all this mess up so y'all don't hear all the crinkling. Alrighty, I should have done that before I got started. But there's light switch cover number 1, and then there's one like this. Then there's the outlet. Then you have the double light switch, and a triple. So there we go. So which one am I going to do? I'm going to do this one because that is the type of light switch I have in here. And y'all, all of these, this came as a whole set from Temu. You can buy them on Amazon. There are lots of channels that you can pick from. Nancy says, "What made you pick light switch cover molds?" They popped up in my hey, you might like this, and I was like, ooh, you know what? I might like that. So I grabbed it. Hey, Jerry. And then I also bought these to make some little letters. But we're going to do, oh wait, no, I forgot to show y'all this. Okay, so I also picked this up from Temu. I don't know if you can see that little teeny tiny picture right there. Nope, it's not going to focus in good. But this is a diamond painting that matches the kit that I'm working on by the paint by number. So I'm going to start this at some point too. I have this same design pattern in the paint by number. Now I have it in the diamond painting and also have it in a cross stitch kit. Will any of them be done by Christmas? Probably not, but I do have it in each of those designs because I wanted to compare them. set it back over here. Maybe. Nancy says, hey to everybody. She's going to be crochet listening. Miss Katrina saying hi to everybody. So, y'all, we are going to pick our colors. Set my little light over here. Move these scissors out of the way. Move my little mouse. There we go. Alrighty. But yes, they do recommend that you wear gloves. So, I will be putting on my glove for this today. Last time I didn't. And I should have. If I can get the glove on. Ta-da! Okay. I wanted those like medical gloves, the disposable medical gloves, but I didn't have any. You know, the ones that fit real tight. So what color should we do this? Let's see. We've got some orange translucent. Sorry for my arm reaching across there. And I've got some orange not translucent. So I have all these different ones. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby before my last live. Let's see what we got. We got light green. And I'm thinking I want to just do it all different colors. Oh, I also bought this little mold right here. It's a little rose. Jerry says orange. That's a shock. I know, right? And I got this little rose here. I don't know how well this will do in the UV resin. Hey, Thrifty. But I'm thinking if I do really thin layers, I'm thinking it should work. But Steve says, so everyone make your choice between orange and orange. Well, I've got other colors. I just haven't got them down yet. Okay, so we got purple and blue and green, turquoise, pink, aquamarine. Here's the pinks. Purple and yellow. And also brown. Jerry says, I got orange mica powder even. Ooh. Okay, gotta take this glove off because it is like making my hands sweat. Yeah. Okay. I know I should wear gloves. Okay, if you're doing this at home, wear gloves. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to stick all these up here. And we're just going to put, let's see here. We got translucents. Let's put all the translucents together. I think I'm going to go translucent because I have more colors of the translucent. And then we can just put little drops of all of them in there. What y'all say? Do, 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 do. Which one of these was not the translucent? That one. Thrifty says, I just joined. Are you going to live dye? No, I am going to make a UV resin light switch cover. Jerry says, and depending on which resin, it's a good crossbreed. I got loopy doing those resin pendants last year. Yes. Now this, I found that this resin wasn't too bad last time, but yes, definitely if your resin has a strong odor, you want to make sure you have good ventilation. Hey, Miss Angela, welcome, or Angel, welcome in. Let's see, some of these I haven't even opened, so let's see here. Are you open? Nope. Some of these are still closed, got their little caps on. Oh, tweezers, that would help. Yeah. Tweezers, tweezers, tweezers. So, did anyone get to see the Northern Lights last night? And is anybody going to go out and look for them tonight? Is Miss C in the house? Did I miss Miss C coming in? Let me scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Well, hey, Miss C, welcome in. And Jerry says, I got 4 bunny legs. I got 4 bunny legs. That makes me think, not the way I said it, But anytime I hear like I got 4, it makes me think of that movie, The Little Rascals. It's like, I got 2 pickles. I got 2 pickles. Hey, 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 hey. 2 pickles for a nickel. And Miss Kimberly says she is going to head out around 11 o'clock tonight and drive north. Sweet. Ooh, Barry said he posted a picture of the Northern Lights on his community page. Awesome. Y'all, I cannot get this little sucker open. I may just have to jab it. It's feeling kind of sticky. Alrighty. Let me put my glove back on before I do that, because that's how I got the stuff on my fingers last time, is because I'm trying to open all these little things. Let's see, dropping some carrots. And Angel says to Kimberly, drive careful. I'm thinking I may head out after a while as well and see what I can find, or see if I see any. Whoa, up there. See what kind of lights I can see. I went out in my backyard last night and I saw where they were saying, you know, to just take a picture. If you couldn't see them, just take a picture with your camera, because your camera would pick up what your eye couldn't see. And the sky was a bit lighter, but not as pretty as some of the other ones. So I want to drive out where I have more of an open view, because the trees were blocking the direction. The trees were blocking it. So I think I've used purple. Yeah. All right. Now then. Yeah. There we go. I have a feeling this little guy's going to take up a whole lot of resin. So let's put some clear in there too. You open. Ooh, you are. Barry says, and I always look north to see them away from light pollution. Yes. And I don't have a lot of light pollution. I did have my street light, but not. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of clear in there. But yeah, I did have some street lights, but not too much. But I'd like to go somewhere where there's no lights at all. Because a lot of my friends that live around here got some beautiful pictures. Hey, Dawn, welcome in. They got some gorgeous shots of it. Hey, Robert. Nancy says, so you are using tinted resin. Yes, and I bought this at Hobby Lobby. So I don't have to add any color to it. It's already tinted for me. Yeah, this little light switch is going to probably use up all my resin. It's pretty deep. This would probably be better to use with regular resin and not the UV resin. But you know what? UV resin is what I got. Somewhere I have some regular resin. It's not mixed up. But as Jerry was saying, the other resin I have is very strong, and I prefer to mix it up outside. And Nancy says she has to get some more UV resin. Let's see. I don't know if I've used. Oh yeah, that's the one I opened up a while ago. Haha, so it is open. Don't mind me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a whole thin layer on this little tray here. And then we will stick it in the little light source and see how it comes out. Dawn said she is eating and listening. Awesome. But If you want to get the resin from Hobby Lobby, it is on sale usually every other week. So always check the sale book. And Dawn says, thank you for tapping the like button. Well, thank you very much. Let's see here. We got pink. I just have to see if they're open. Some of these I've used, and most I haven't. Let's move you over here. We're just gonna poke it. That seemed to work quicker. So how are the temperatures where y'all are at? I know this past week here in Tennessee, we've gone from pretty hot up in the 80s. Yesterday and today have been pretty mild as far as in comparison and has been up in the 70s, but today was gorgeous temperatures. So how has it been going for everybody else, temperature-wise? It is a light switch cover, Robert. Thought I'd give it a go. Jerry says, I forgot the thumb. Oh no. Nancy said real feel there was 102. And y'all, she is in Florida and that is warm. Ooh, that pink over there looks a little reddish. Let's see. Barry said 66 there today and was chilly last night. It was a little chilly here. It got, let's see, when I went out to check the lights, I want to say, I believe it was around 53-ish. When I looked, I believe is what it said. Kimberly said they were miserable at 77 there today. Wow, that's kind of surprising because, y'all, she had snow this week, which is crazy bonkers. We had a lot of storms in my area this week. Not fun. I mean, I know we need the rain, but I could do without the storms. Okay. I haven't been to the pool in a long time, so a swimming pool it does sound refreshing and lovely. It would definitely been too chilly here today for a pool. Well, for me anyway. Dun, dun, dun. My tweezers aren't wanting to tweeze. Ugh. Probably could have grabbed my little needle nose pliers, would have worked good on these too to open them. Kimberly says, I think Mother Nature needs better health. Right. Alrighty. Now let's add some yellow. Ooh, that's like a lemon drop yellow. Pretty. There is no rhyme nor reason to where I'm putting these colors or which color is going next. I'm just reaching up on the shelf and grabbing it off. Just because. We'll put a little more right here by this yellow. Nancy said I have that What's Your Color song in my head now. What's your color? You can be red or you can be yellow. I don't know if that's the right order. Have I used blue? Let's see. I have not. I know I've used purple and orange, and apparently that's all the only colors I've used. I thought I had opened up more of these, but obviously. Oh, now why couldn't they all come off that easy? Aquamarine for the win for opening. Pretty. Now, I know we talked about this the last time, or last month when we did the UV resin. Who here has done UV resin, or just resin in general? You know what, I'm going to stick some back here in this corner. That's pretty. Just curious. Then we have royal blue. Okay, and let's take a vote. I also have brown. Should I add brown into the mix? Or should I just leave it with the bright colors? And the brown is also translucent, so it might not be horrible. But let's take a vote. Who thinks I should add brown? Yay or nay? The blue one came off pretty easy too. Sweet. Okay, I have 2 for no browns. See how the aquamarine and the royal look. They are different. See, no, no, no. Am I going to add charms? I don't think I'm going to add anything to the light switch cover. I don't think. Okay, so now we need to go back and add some more color. So what do we need to add? Should we just start over? Well, we definitely need more orange because, you know. Okay, so everybody is a no for the brown. Sorry, Mr. Brown. We will have to do something else with you. We do have a brown in the house, so perhaps I will do a B for brown. That way we can see what the brown looks like. Kimberly said it just doesn't need anything with all those colors. Put a little more purple in here. Now I've used quite a bit of this purple. So I think it's running out. Jerry says, what the heck? The brown technically should mix the colors and the resin. I could have just mixed it all up. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's see here. What other color we need? We need some more colors right up in here. What colors do I need to add more of? Let me zoom in a little. Just a smidge. Or more than a smidge. When I click where I want it to zoom, it goes way into the middle. Okay, there we go. So, let's add a little more clear. Right here. And right here. Miss C says more green. Can do. What other colors? Nancy says more of my signature color. Okay, if I must. I like all the colors really, but y'all know my faves. Let's see. Kimberly says maybe you could do another one with the browns, oranges, and swirl it a bit to try to make it look like wood. Ooh, that'd be pretty. Okay. And I figure after I do this layer of this one here, I will do a layer of clear, maybe. I had a drop of clear just because it's not all the way over to the edges. I want to make sure I got at least a good coat on the bottom. Nancy said, I hope I'm not twisting your arm. No, ma'am. You are not. Okay, now I gotta find my little lighter. It's in my little drawer here. Nancy said, bubbles? Bubbles everywhere. Okay. Doesn't take a lot of heat to pop the little bubbles. I did learn that. I was going way too much last time and attempted to like melt it and set it. Come on, little bubble. Come on up. Got the little bubble right there. Or maybe it's in the mold itself. Okay. I think that'll do it. So now, let's set the... You know what? Let's see. We're going to slide it back here. I've got a little light here. Maybe that won't be too bad. Okay, come here. Let's go right here. Where did that brown go? Come here, you. We're going to see what this brown looks like. We're going to fill this little bee up right here. Oops, wrong thing. So do y'all have any plans for the summer? Like, are y'all doing any vacation plans this spring and summer? Anywhere fun and exciting or interesting in your area that people should go visit? As most of y'all know, I am in Tennessee, so we have all kinds of goodie places that you can go to check out. And y'all, it's kind of the way I'm looking at the way it's curing in this mold. And I don't know if it's the mold or if it's the way the resin's doing, but I'll have to, well, you'll see it in a minute. It's like bubbling, rising up like a cake, pulling itself away from the sides. Which is kind of crazy. Robert said, this summer I am working and paying taxes. I feel you on that one. Me too. I will be going to another part of Tennessee for my niece's wedding in June. That is the only thing I have going on. Look at it. Can y'all see it? How it has pulled away from the side? Let me zoom down. It's not set yet, so I've gotta stick it back in the mold. But see how it pulled away? So I don't know if I needed to, I don't know. I feel like the mold kind of, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what it did. That's weird. Again, you know, this mold came from Temu, so it could just be that while it said it was for UV resin, perhaps it isn't. Hey, Susan. She said she just got home from being with her baby girl. She took her to get her feet and nails done, out to lunch, and did some food shopping. Awesome. So some pampering for Mother's Day. Or just a fun day out with your baby girl. Fun, fun, fun. Nancy said, that's weird. I thought so too. I figured it would stay flat. All the other ones that I have done so far with the UV resin have stayed flat. They have not bubbled up like that. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like the mold is flattening out. Maybe it's, yeah, the mold is completely flat, which is kind of weird. So maybe UV resin isn't, maybe it's too big of a surface for UV resin. Miss Katrina says, hello, beautiful sis Dawn, and those that she missed in the chat. She is here getting the little one ready for bed. So I don't know. Maybe UV resin does better with smaller projects and not something as big as that. Because of the way it is doing, it has a huge, huge air bubble that was not there when I stuck it under the light. So yeah, so there's that. So I'm thinking that that's going to be a fail. Because it's not going to cure flat in order to go onto the light switch. Nancy said there is a bubble on the top of the bee. Which is weird because I could see it on camera, but I can't see it sitting here looking at it. Well, that's weird. Maybe it's the light. Because when I'm looking at it, I don't see a bubble. I think it's the light. Maybe needs more resin. Well, see, that's what I was thinking, but then I also read that when you're doing the UV resin, you need to do thin layers so that the light can get all the way through the resin. So do you think I should fill it all the way full on the first go? Because I thought I needed to do thin layers. Y'all let me know. Because that didn't work. But I can tell you that while this was flat, it is not flat now. It melted the mold. Or the mold, I don't know if y'all can see it. See how the mold is now indented? So this is definitely not, even though it said and it was advertised as UV resin mold, not so much. So that, nope. Nancy said, I'm using UV, or I'm using translucent, so it should be okay. All right, well, we'll add some more. We'll give it a go. I don't know. I haven't done UV resin, but, well, let's see. I did it on Nancy's live that one night. I did it on my live, and now tonight. So there you go. All right. Oh, there's another bubble right there. Come on. Come on up to the top, little bubble. There we go. All right. Brown's not bad. It's not It's not as dark as it looks. It is a light brown. Okay, turn that on. Well, I'm kind of bummed out about this right here because I had high hopes for that. Yeah, it did not, because the mold, you see it's still got a lot of wet resin. Oh no, you can't see because I'm too zoomed in. Yeah. Hey, Erica. Let's see. And Susan said her son-in-law is doing a barbecue tomorrow. And Jerry said the problem is the dye is not going to harden. Had issues with alcohol inks because I didn't mix it in the resin first. Well, these I'm not supposed to have to do anything with because they're tinted UV resin from Hobby Lobby. I wasn't supposed to have to do anything with them, but just go for it. So, Jerry said tinted resin. I've never heard of those. I don't get to Hobby Lobby much. I had not seen the tinted ones either until I went this last time. What I had bought the last time I was there was it was the stuff you stick in the tint, whatever it's called. It wasn't mica powder, but it was like little bottles of the tint, and then you mix it in. Jerry said do a first layer of clear, then layer the tint on top of that. Let's see. Nancy says flip the mold upside down under the light after you cure the top, but it won't. The UV light won't go through the mold. Are you saying take it out of the mold and then stick it back under, or stick the whole mold under? Let me know. Jerry says UV just does not like thick. Well, see, that's what I was thinking, but I did a very thin layer on here because I didn't even fill it a quarter of the way up because I was going to do like several layers. I was going to do the clear layer. Jerry says set it out in the sun for a bit. Yeah. I may have to do that tomorrow, set it outside. That's what I had to do with the others, but now I've got all these big air holes, or all these big whatevers, air bubbles. It looked like it was going to be pretty. Like I said, y'all, that's what we do these Saturday nights for. To see how they do, to see what is a fail and what is a woohoo. So I have discovered that UV resin does not like this big large surface. I think it was too much. Well, that and it could be because of the mold. But let's see something. Erica said, "Is that a light switch cover?" It is. I was trying to make me a light switch cover for my craft room here, but it dipped down. It was supposed to be made for resin, but I'm thinking it was labeled incorrectly. I saw Kimberly ask if she needed to go spank somebody at Temu. Yeah. Just kidding. You know, I mean, they were very, very inexpensive, so I will look for these on a more reputable site for resin. And this might work really well with just regular resin, not UV resin, but I will have to flatten back out the mold because it is now dipped. Jerry said, any silicone mold can be used for resin. I have some that are from fondant. Well, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. But I don't know. I don't know what caused this one to do that. Unless, of course, it's just because this is so, I don't know. I haven't a clue. Although this clear, this translucent makes me think of a Jolly Rancher. Yeah, it is very thin. It's a very thin mold. But Erica said that's a bummer when things don't turn out. Yep. But that's all right. Okay, so we're going to stick that one over there. Here's the bee. Let's see if you're... We're going to stick it back under there. One more go of the light for that one. And then we're going to try this one because I really want to. Now this one I'm not going to do in translucent. Ooh, that's a sticky mold. The mold itself is sticky. Jerry says, what were the Jolly Rancher style sticks? Oh, what were those called? I know what you're talking about. Google. Hey, Siri. That's Siri. What is the candy, the long, flat Jolly Rancher style candy sticks? She's not going to understand what I just asked her. No. Too many words. Sticks hard candy. I thought sticks were the pixie sticks. Like the powdery. Let's see. May just have to Google it. All right. So I'm thinking I want to do a multicolor. What are them candy things called? I know what you're talking about. They're like this big. And they're flat. But this is also UV resin, and it is not translucent. It is just it's a clear. I mean, it's not clear. It's what's the other one? Opaque. It's not translucent. So I have orange. Oh, okay. So Barry says Jolly Rancher Sticks hard candy, and it's on Amazon. Awesome. See, when you said sticks, my brain went to pixie sticks. So should we do a rainbow rose? Yeah, that's how I was going to, Nancy. I was going to fill in the bottom and then cure it, and then put a little bit more in and cure it again. A little bit more, cure it. So Kimberly says yes. So I'm thinking, was that I should do all the colors? I don't remember what I asked. Jerry says Jolly Ranchers makes the stick. I swore it was something else. One more thing to rot them teeth. I was thinking it was called something else too, but Barry found it on Amazon, so I guess that's what it is. Unless it wasn't Jolly Ranchers making the one that I was thinking of. But it looked like that. It looks just like this. It was clear like this. And it tastes yummy. You asked about doing a rose. Yeah, I'm going to do the rose, but what color? So I've got orange, turquoise, purple, and pink. So should I do all the colors? Barry says they have the tiny 1-inch bricks too. Yeah, that's what I think of as the little tiny, just the regular Jolly Ranchers. But there was another one that's long and flat. So I'm guessing that that's the one that you were saying, though, is the one that's called sticks. Hey, Carrie. We got Jet and one. So Kimberly said her favorite are the Jacob's Coat roses, yellow, orange, and pink. I don't have yellow in this one. So, hey, Mouse's Crochet Corner, welcome in. All right, we're just going to start with, we're just going to make it all the colors. We'll start with purple. Let's see if I have to open it up here. Of course I do. And Kimberly said she's looking up 2 Jolly Rancher long sticks. And Susan saying hello to everybody in the chat. Mouse says orange with pink tips are pretty. Oh, that would be pretty too. Hey, Thriss, welcome in. Thriss has been a member for 8 months. Yay! Thriss says can't stay, but wanted to come give a thummy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, so I said we're going to start with purple, so we're going to start with purple. You know who would know about all this resin stuff? Fibrom resin lady. She could tell me. Hey, Karen. Nicole. Sorry, y'all had a moment. Nicole, she would be able to tell me all about the resin. Hey, Bonnie. Okay, I don't think I have any bubbles. We're just going to tap it down because I want it to get all the way down in those tiny little crevices. This is going to be a funky rose. We're just going to stick it right in there. Okay, now let's unbox the bee. Karen says she was at Dee's party. Fun. Happy for awesome. Okay. Having difficulties unearthing the bee here. There we go. Ta-da! It turned out really cute. Okay, so the molds for the letters worked out really well. So I'm thinking that, hey, Joseph, welcome in. I'm thinking that this was just too big of a surface for the UV resin. If you've ever worked with UV resin, just let me know. Hey, Chris K, welcome in. But I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I'm thinking that might be the thing. But he turned out really cute. Well, good. I'm glad because I was wanting to make these little letters for I have a project in mind, so I'm glad that worked. So yay. What did I do? Got my wet wipes here. Because that's a little sticky. So I'm going to use my little, and when I say my wet wipes, I mean really, it's wet wipes. They came from Dollar Tree. And it's just baby wipes. And Dawn saying hello. Hello, Miss Erica. Welcome in. Alrighty. So I do have some more of these molds for those that are just coming in. I bought a whole pack of these molds and they are very thin. These came off of Temu. So I do think that this surface is probably too big for the UV resin. I'll do a little more research just to see, because it could be that this is perfectly fine and that I just needed to do something a little bit different. Hey, Miss Regina, she's like, we got a D-Raid. Yay! And Bonnie said she also keeps baby wipes in her craft room. Okay, so I am going to put the bee back in there. It was a little sticky on the bottom side. So I'm going to put it back over there under the light for a minute. All right, so we did purples. We're going to do some pink. I'm thinking I want to get the colors all down in the crevices. Oh, you're not going to be open. Oh, no, it is open. I want to get them all down in the crevices here. And then, like, for this big section here in the middle, I think I'm going to do clear instead of using the colored resin, because you're not going to be able to see that part of it, right? So I'm thinking, and I'm just putting this little nozzle down in these little, there's like little openings. And because there's all these little openings, I'm thinking that this light is not going to be able to cure this resin because it's not going to be able to see it. Because it goes down in there on the side like that, and the light is not going to be able to cure that resin. So I have a feeling that this one is also not going to work for the UV. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not going to look right. So this is another one that will probably be better with regular resin and not the UV, because that is going to not cure. I'm going to put it under there, but I don't think it's going to cure. I do not. But the bee cured really well. He did good. Yay. Okay. Nancy said, yep, that one is for sure for the other resin. Yeah, and I thought maybe if it didn't like hide the, I thought if the light could get to it, if I did little teeny tiny layers, that it would work, but the light's not going to be able to get to that at all. So it's not going to cure. I don't even think putting it out in the sun with that one will cure it, just because, I mean, it will if I take it out of, yeah, because the sunlight won't be able to get to that either. Nancy says those letters will be cute on the front of an altered notebook to personalize them. Yeah, and they're pretty thick. But I mean, you could do them thinner. Let's see. I moved my, let's see how thick it is. Because I went all the way to the top with it. So it is about 1/4 of an inch, a little bit shy of. But I was thinking you could put a little, you could put them on a keychain, put your little hook, one of the little screw and eye hook. What is it called? It's not. Is it called an eye hook? With the little tiny loop-de-loo, where you can hook it onto a keychain. Alrighty, let's see how that's doing. Let's see if it's, well, y'all, it's actually, it's a little bit cured. We're just going to unearth, we're going to flip this one out and just see how it's doing. I may give it a go. You know what? Yeah. No, we're not. Before we do that, let's screw eye hook. Okay, I was right. It just didn't sound right when I said it. We'll put a layer of clear right here, because that way it doesn't, at least it has something to connect them all together with before I flip it out. All right, do y'all want to do another one of these? And if so, what color should we do it? I can do it in a solid, so we can see how this solid looks in comparison to the translucent, and what color and what letter. And Miss Nancy said the pool was fun, Dawn, and she posted pictures on Facebook. I saw the pictures of Cremini out and about with his picnic table. Nancy says a purple N, wink, wink. Let's see here. Oh, the purple is open. Oh yeah, because I just opened it. Ha ha. I should have known that. Okay. Do we have any other colors? Okay, now this one I do believe I am going to Robert says, gotta run. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Thanks for popping in. Alrighty, I'm gonna do this one. I know that looks blue, but trust me, it is purple. So, what other letters should I do? I think I'm gonna do these half and half because these, again, these are already tinted, but I want the light to be able to get to the resin and cure it before I do another layer. So, what other letter do I need to do? Let's see. You know what? Let's do pink. Let's do a pink D. Did I just grab the wrong one? I did. Well, okay, we're going to do a translucent on the top of the D here, because that is what I just grabbed. Because I set the other one back up top. And Nancy says an orange P. Let's see, Nancy, let me scroll back up, said she needs to make a second picnic table for the squirrels because she doesn't think Cremini is going to let the table go now. He's not going to let her take it. It turned out really cute, y'all. If you missed Nancy's live last night, y'all need to go take a look at the little picnic table she made out of tumbling tower blocks because it's adorable. And, yeah. Adorable. And let's see here. Miss Regina says she got Happy Mail today. 8 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver and 7 new colors. Ooh, yay! Awesome. Sweet. Let's see here, y'all. It is open. I know y'all are shocked, right? Y'all are shocked that it was already open. I made a bigger P, but I haven't made a little one. Let's see. We'll go ahead and make a little one. And then we'll see how that rose did. Okay. So those that are coming in and seeing me with my little lighter here, all I'm doing is I'm hitting it with a little bit of heat to pop the little air bubbles. So be careful using open flame, especially if you're working on cardboard like I am. That is still sticky. We'll give it one more setting. Karen said that new red heart is so pretty. Juan got some. Which new red heart are you talking about? Hey, what if I could, Mr. John C? How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. I bought some of the new red heart speckle. It's really pretty. My store has finally gotten in, my local Walmart anyway, has gotten in some of the all-in-one granny. But y'all, so which new red heart are we talking about? We'll see if this, I don't have high hopes because I just don't think the white is going to be able to get into that crevice for that one. But I am going to put my gloves back on before I flip it out. That way, if it did not cure, I don't get resin all over my hands. Because, you know. Nancy says, I want to get one of the Granny Red Hearts. I want to give it a, I want to try it with the color pooling because Miss Regina sent me a video of somebody that color pooled with it. So I want to take it and drop it into the color pooling app or website and see. Yeah. All right, we're going to do that. And see what it looks like. All right. Yeah, it's still, it did not cure down in there, obviously. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's still liquidy. So this one is definitely not made for UV, which, I mean, I should have known that the light wouldn't hit it. But it was hard to tell when I was looking at it online if the light would be able to get to all of those openings. But as I see here, as I started putting the resin in, I realized that no, light was not going to go to it. Let's see here. Miss Regina said, saw a picture of a blanket made into yellow blocks trimmed in orange of me. Aw, thanks, Regina. Yellow blocks trimmed in orange. Sounds pretty. I don't know, Karen, or Jetton. I don't know. She said, Karen mentioned that one got. She just said that it was an ombre looking one, but it was not one of the ones I mentioned. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I may have. Well, I can't use this for food. Oh, I guess I could. I could dump something in. I wouldn't eat it. Not after I put resin in it. But I could put something else in it that could solidify and then peel it out. Oh, you know what I could do? I could put some hot glue down in there. I could put hot glue down in there. I could do some colored hot glue, put it down in there, let it sit, and then peel it out. Alrighty, so Nancy said, whoop, hold on, my chat jumped. Let me scrolly. I have a package that was at West Palm Beach last week, an hour from her, then got shipped out to Miami. Now it's back in West Palm Beach. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Let's see, Karen said Bought also got some. Have to check her out for the name. Hola, Maritza. Nancy said, yep, hot glue would work. I may have to do that. I got to get this resin out of it first, though. Because that, I mean, I'm going to cure it again to get that layer cured. Then I'll pop that out and then, but I don't know how I'm going to get it out from down in there. Unless the hot glue would pop it out. Possibly. I got a hot glue gun sitting here, but it would be, it's not colored. It's just regular. And Karen said it's called Bitty Stripes. Oh. Regina said, I don't know the shape, but it reminded her of honey cells and it seemed bee themed. Oh, okay. Maybe like a honeycomb. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Hold on, y'all. I got some message. Isn't that how it happens? You get on live and then you get a message. All right, so let's swap this out. We'll put you over here. Put you back under there. All right. Now let's add some more color. Okay, so we had the purple. Making sure I grab the right one, not translucent. So we'll finish filling up the end. Or at least do another layer of it. And this time I'm going to do the regular pink. Did I open that one a while ago? I did. And we're going to put the solid on top of the translucent for the D over here. And then, where'd my orange go? There it is. We'll do another layer of orange in the P. And then I think I can probably do like a little bit more, like maybe one more layer, because it's not quite to the top of the little mold. So I'm impressed with this little mold. Yeah. I'm just seeing if I have any little noticeable air bubbles. But there's one. Let's see here. And Miss Regina says she is doing much better than that allergy season. Nancy says, you're not a crocheter at all. One more row. I know, right? All right, Miss Regina. She said if she sees that blanket again, she'll send it to me. Awesome. I'd like to see it. Just take a look, see? All right, let's swap this out. Put this over here. Put the lights back on that one. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, there we go. That worked. Get another layer of this stuff out of here. Yeah, definitely. These are not the molds for UV resin. I mean, common sense should have told me that, but you know. I wanted to give it a try anyway, because I was hoping that it would work. I was hoping that it would work by letting the light just cure it out, but I wasn't thinking about parts of it being hidden from the light. So I think if you had this type of mold without where the light could hit all of the surfaces, I think it would be fine, even if you had to do layers, because I also bought another one, but it's a huge mold. And it makes a trinket box, but I was going to do it in multi-layers, but I thought about it because the light would still be able to hit all of the surfaces, but I don't know that this whole thing will go underneath the light, so it may be too far away from the light to be able to cure. But anyway, and I know this is for the other, this is made for the other type of resin, and this one I did no, because yeah. So y'all have to, and y'all know what I'm talking. When I'm saying the other type of resin is, what is it? The epoxy resin, where you have you take two different ones, a hardener and the regular, and you mix them both together equal parts. Stir, 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 and then you pour and you let it sit. You don't cure it with a light; it just cures on its own. Nancy said, these are not the molds you are looking for. I know. So should I try putting hot glue in this one? What say you peoples? I think that's still, yeah, that's still wet. I will put that one back under the light to cure that last little bit right there. I wonder if I could wipe it out with a wipey. But I'm thinking if I put the hot glue down in there, let the hot glue sit, then when I peel it out, then I can put the hot glue underneath it. Nancy says, now I have the facts of life theme in my head. You take one part and then the second. You take one down, the facts of life. I used to know all the words to that song. Loved that show. I think I've seen every episode, every special, every movie that came out after the fact. I think it's you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. There's a time you gotta grow and show, you go about, you learn about the facts of life. Now everybody has it in their head. The facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, you take the good, you take the bad, take them both, and they, the facts of life are all about you. I know that's not the right words, but it's something like that. Okay, one more layer. Y'all can't see it. Put it out of the screen. We're going to use this little nozzle here to spread that out. Too much. That's just going to be a little fat pea because I got too much in that one spot. Oh, maybe. Come on. Regina says, Pam, you are wicked sometimes. You know that? I try. I try. I get songs stuck in my head all the time. What did I do with my purple? There it is. Keep hearing a dog out front, but it's not my dog because I put him up. Because his little furry butt keeps getting out of the fence. Stinker is what he's being. And he's got a nice sized yard. I mean, it's not like it's a little teeny tiny area for him to run around in. He's got a nice big old yard to run in. And he gets out. And he comes around and meets me at the front door. Like, dude, come on now. We're going to hit that D with 1, 2. Come here, you. Turn you this way. Alrighty. See if I got those. Alrighty. Do a little swapperooski. Alrighty. Whoa. Now I can get some more of this resin out of here. Karen says she had to run the AC. It's 93. Woo! Getting a little warm. Okay. All right, we're just going to wipe out what I can with this little wipey here. And then I'm going to plug in the glue gun. I think I got enough in that glue stick there to fill this up, or at least the bottom part, so we can get an idea of what this mold looks like. Because if it looks good, then I will buy another one and not destroy it by putting the wrong type of resin in it. Okay. Because they had two sizes of this rose. Okay. Throw this wipey away. Oh. Let's see here. Regina says, be right back, taking the pups out. Kimberly said, I bet that dog is really proud of himself too. Oh, he is. Just like, I mean, and he does, better knock on some wood, he comes straight to me, but I mean, it's like, you little turkey, that is not necessary for you to, you know, run out like that. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright. Let me, while I'm plugging in the hot glue gun here, if anybody would like to share out your channel, Mr. Nightbot will drop your link, and the word tonight is Be Crafty, B-E-E Crafty, all one word. So that's B-E-E-C-R-A-F-T-Y. If you would like Mr. Nightbot to drop your link, and then everybody that's watching can go check out your channel if they so desire and see what kind of goodies you've got to offer. Please only drop it once during the live. That will give everybody a chance to drop their link and go see yours as well. Let me copy this here right quick. And for those that were late coming in, the stitch for June is going to be the basket weave. So yay! And y'all, I know I am a slacker. I have not got the tutorial out yet for the iris stitch. But if you're interested in learning it, I do have 2 lives up so far. And I'm going to do my best to get it up for y'all this weekend. I'm going to try. That's my goal anyway. All right. And for the last 30 minutes, I got somebody that's going to come join me if she's able. Okay. Those all feel set. And there's Miss Dawn has dropped her link, and the Thrifty Crocheter. And Miss Susan, retype yours, please, ma'am. Looks like you had a typo. All right. Well, come on out of there. It's unmolding them. Come on. Try again, Miss Susan. Oh, that one looked pretty cool. So that one I did the translucent on top with the solid on the bottom. That looks like a piece of candy too. That one turned out good. Set you over there. And there's the end. And I promise y'all, it's really purple. It's about the color of Susan's S on her, by her name. Well, actually, it's a little brighter purple. And y'all, we've got somebody in the basement. Let me welcome her up. And we've got Miss Nancy. Welcome in.
Hello, everyone.
There you go, Susan. Nightbot should get you now. And Dawn dropped it for you, too. All right. And then there is the P. Okay, so this mold here, I would say, is a winner chicken dinner. Again, I did get this one off of Temu. Now, I did have a couple of little air bubbles. but they're not super noticeable. Well, I said I did. Hold on. I guess I did. It just happened to be in the exact same spot on. You can't really see them, but I guess they're in the same spot. That's pretty wild. All right, so there's that. Well, how are you, Miss Nancy?
I'm good.
Good, good, good.
I actually used sunscreen today, so I'm pretty good.
Yay!
I'm not a, a tomato. What I was saying to you about the molds, because even though they look like this, you can
Hmm.
still cure them from this side, unless they're white or they're pink like that one. You can
Okay.
s- you can even see how this one's frosty.
Yep.
This one you can still light will still get through there.
Okay. Well, let me do that then, because this
I've been
one.
I've been wanting to do one of these square beads and see what they look like.
All right, well, I'm gonna put that one back under the light. I need another
What's that?
glue stick.
No, he's not doing his job, honey. Let me let me grab my stuff. Yes, do that. See how he feels.
I thought I had enough on this glue stick, but I don't have another glue stick laying here. Okay, that'll. Well, maybe that'll give us a little bit of an idea anyway.
Hello.
Oh, Susan said the boy hook she's using keeps snagging her yarn. Uh-oh.
I don't have a lot of resin left, so we're gonna see. I'm just gonna do a clear bead just for fun.
Okay. Well, I put some some hot glue in that little bad boy, so we'll see what it does. But I'm impressed with this little one here.
Oh, I need a power block. Hold on.
Y'all can get these molds. I mean, you can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Temu. You can get them quite a few places. I have not personally looked at Michael's or Joann's, but as long as they sell resin products, you probably can get them there as well. So, yeah.
Hold
And
on.
Chris is saying to Susan, switch hooks, maybe change the hook style. Yeah, and my the hooks that I like to use the most. I mean, every now and again they will hook on the yarn too, and a lot of times it's just the yarn. It's just a different style of yarn that likes to be a little splitty, and usually I just deal with it.
Pretty.
Yeah.
See, I'm using this one here. This kit came with because it came with a bunch of molds. It came with the small ones and the large ones.
I'm gonna switch you over. There you go. So okay. So where did you find your molds?
I got these from I forget which company sent them to me. I think it's I'll have to check because I've worked with so many companies I can't remember. And they also have these little round bead ones,
Oh, cool.
so I can make my own little beads. So I'm gonna try the large square one.
Cool beanie. And
Just
y'all,
for fun.
the exactly the paint by number kit that I was showing y'all earlier. It came from, I believe it was Outdoor Tide. I did put it in the link, a link for it in the description box below in case anybody wanted to go check them out. I do not know if that one is still in stock or not, but that is where it came from. And there's also a coupon code if y'all want to check it out. I don't get anything for it. They did send it to me at no charge for me to share it with y'all a while back. Ooh, oh, I didn't even hold on, let me switch. I pulled the glue out, and it is rosy looking. Like you can't really see it with this camera, but if I had filled it all the way full, it would have came out looking like a rose. A rose by any other name would be just as sweet. But yeah, I think this mold is pretty good if you use it in the way it was intended.
I'm gonna try
Miss
one of the
Regina said
circles.
she is back, waiting on the last doggy. I'll try that again with something different. And I'll switch y'all back so y'all can watch Nancy fill up her mold. And I'm going to grab another wipey.
And I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just filling it up with regular clear resin.
And I've got some stuff to put in
It,
there, like the sparklies and all that. I just
I
didn't.
think I overfilled that one, so it's not, I'm gonna have to poke drill or something the hole, or I can wipe it out. Hold on, let me get something to wipe off the excess on top. Popsicle stick. Where would I find a popsicle stick in Nancy's office?
Dawn's got a fingernail file if you need it. Y'all, we're going to hang out here for about another 30 minutes. So if y'all know anybody that's coming on at 8 o'clock, let me know. I know Miss Lydia said she was going to go live earlier. And I do believe she was going to be
I don't
going
have enough popsicle sticks.
live. Nancy's lacking, y'all. But I think she had mentioned she was going to go live and said that if she had to cancel, she would have posted it. I did not check before I came on, so y'all just let me know. Or if y'all see anybody else that's coming on, we'll do a raid over there. Or if anybody in the chat would like to go live, let us know and we'll raid over to you.
I moved my members live to next Saturday because I was at the pool.
Cool. Whoop, Kimberly's got to head out. Have a great night. Good night, Miss
Good night,
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
See, this one looks like it's still wet. Y'all can't see me. It looks like it's still wet, but it's not. It's where that mold bent.
Uh-huh.
And now it's got those big air bubbles in there while it was trying to cure. Huh. That is weird. And
Maybe
I mean,
if anything, get a clear layer of resin first, of the
see,
UV
I don't.
resin, and then cure make sure it's a full layer,
Mhm.
then cure it, and then add the colors.
But see, I don't think that made a difference because I mean, it was full. The whole thing was full. It's the actual. See how it did. See how. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
See how it. Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
it cupped.
Yeah, because it was flat. But Regina says I love it. Gorgeous. It turned out pretty cool. I guess I could go ahead and do another layer or two of the clear and see, because this is the side I need to be flat, because this is the side that would go against the wall. Just turned out weird.
It's hard to tell on the round one if it's bubble free, because you see how it only has that part open.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this part of the mold is covering the circle inside. So I can't tell if there's no bubbles. Well, maybe if I added color to it, maybe it'll be easier because right now it's the same color as the mold. So I don't know.
Okay, so here is the dilemma I have with adding clear to this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is not, if I put the clear, let me flip me back over here. If I try to put clear down on top of this now, it's going to seep underneath there.
Yeah.
Regina said, did it weigh it down or was there not enough weight? I can't tell. Well, see, maybe I didn't put because I was trying to do a thin layer. So maybe I should have done a thicker layer. I don't know.
Since like I said, since you were using translucent, I think the light would have been okay through that.
Mm-hmm. So
And
maybe
that
I could have.
in that mold, once you cured the top, you could turn it upside down and cure this because you see you can still see
Yeah.
some of the inside.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But I know if I put If I put clear on top of this, it is going to seep underneath.
It's coming
But
out. I made an ice cube.
that is that
Once you take that piece off, does the mold go back flat again?
I don't know, because see, look, this right here. So I may could just flip it over. Let's just see here. Let's unmold it. I mean, it's
Yeah. Now check the molds. Did it go flat?
yeah.
Okay. You probably had needed to add a thicker layer.
So now I have like a bowl-shaped light switch
You
cover.
see your edges how thin they are. So you may have needed to do a nice layer on it.
Because it said to do a thin layer, but I guess it was too thin of a layer. But I made sure it went all the way to the edges, but I guess it just needed to be a little thicker.
Yeah.
All right, so, but I'm wondering if I did another layer. We'll go back on there. Okay. All right. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it in clear though. And then I'm gonna put some sparklies in it.
Okay.
Whoa. Because why not?
Like I said, with that, see, I just flipped this one upside down to cure this side of the, because you see how thick this mold is.
Mm-hmm.
So I flipped it this side to help cure. You can feel the heat down here.
Okay, I'll try that. We're gonna try this
You
because
ready to see the
this
ice cube?
resin.
Look at the ice
Oh,
cube. I
hold
made an
on, let
ice
me switch.
cube.
Hold up. Boop. Oh, it is a. Yo.
I'm gonna do this off screen. Okay.
We'll try to pull it off of there.
No, because it looked like something else.
Ah. It does look like a little ice cube though. Okay.
You can feel the warmth of it. I
Okay.
think it's pretty good with no bubbles.
So this one is empty.
Okay, let me cure the circle now. See, with these now, I can if I need a bead, a square bead, or a round bead, whatever color, I can make my own color.
Woohoo!
So we're gonna try the circle now. But this is cool.
I like that. I like how it does. It does look like ice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it looks like the no, it's all the way through. I like
All
that
right.
how it looks.
Since the brown didn't get any love a while ago, we're gonna put little blobs of brown.
So I have this size and I have the little. Ooh, that's still warm. Whoa, that's really. I guess since it's so thick, it's warm to the touch,
Ooh.
and that's just the resin. Releasing heat is because the UV light doesn't have any heat. So we're gonna try the circle one now.
Now this one's not gonna be as pretty, but I'm just gonna put blobs of color because I didn't have enough of the clear to fill this up. So y'all can't see what I'm doing. Hold up. So I just I filled it full of clear, and now I'm just gonna put some of this other multicolored. But
try the flame releasing the bubbles from the clear.
oh, I will. I'll get those out here in just a sec. But this does use a lot of resin for this one. So yeah.
Yeah, for that size, I would use the 2-part epoxy one.
Yeah.
Because these little resin bottles don't come with a lot.
No, they do not. So this would be an expensive project to make all these for your house if you wanted to do them in this type of epoxy.
Yeah, it would.
I'm just gonna Put enough in here so that I can fill it up. Whoa.
Oh, one more, one more. I'm putting the cube back under here because the underside was still a little tacky. Not tacky as in, it doesn't look good. Tacky as in sticky.
Sticky. It was sticky.
Sticky, sticky.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to put more.
Oh, I'm going to do another project. Hold on. Yes.
It's not pulling those out.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
All righty.
I
Let's get some sparklies in here, y'all. All righty. So I've got me a little sparkle, sparkle. Oh, there's that thing. Just a little spoon. All righty. We're going to put some of these in there. Little sparkles, a little sparkle, sparkle. I should have swirled my color first, but I didn't.
You could probably still swirl the colors, Pam.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to put some more. I need more resin in it anyway because I don't have enough. Oh yeah, you can still totally swirl. Swirly, swirly. Okay, sit you right there. Put a little more brown over here. And see, this brown is really light. It's not a dark brown. I mean, it's translucent, so.
Here's another mold that I'm not sure if it came with the same kit or not, but it's for a ring.
Ooh, I've seen those.
So I'm gonna fill this up with a clear also. I'm doing a clear because I don't want to get to my alcohol inks. I have to move this box to get to that box, to get to the another box,
I understand.
and my glitters on a different shelf as well. So we're just doing clear right now. So let's see
Uh,
how this works.
and I'm gonna, I've got another bottle of clear in my drawer here. So I'm gonna get it out after I get this in. And I am not gonna cure this first because we saw what an epic failure that was at the beginning. So I like the look of the first one as far as all the colors, but I don't have enough to do that again to waste it. So we're gonna go clear and add the little baubles in there. Give it a little bling bling. But I still think it'll be pretty. Okay. Let me get some clear.
Karen says back in the 60s they had those with dry flowers inside. We had the spoon holder like that on our stove. I have
Cool.
dry flowers.
I do too. I had some one of the kit things I bought came with
But again, I have to move stuff to get to it. I had other plans today, and they didn't pan out.
but I've got all kinds of goodies. I mean, I got like these that I picked up at Dollar Tree. Ooh, wait a minute. Get that one? Did I? Oh, I did. I could put these little multicolored music notes in there.
Ooh, that's be good for your little your little craft room.
All right, we're gonna do that. Put you back in there.
Again, this is hard to see, but there's all the bubbles around. I'm just playing around with it.
All righty.
There we go.
And at Dollar Tree, I got 4 of these, and they all came in little containers. Or I got there 4 in the package, I should say.
You want to see the circle pop out?
Yeah, let me switch us.
That's pretty hard.
Boop.
Ooh, this was harder because it's coming. It's a big. You see the size of the bead?
Yep.
It's coming out of that itty bitty hole.
Eee.
So let me turn it upside down and see if it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Did you see that? Did you see it? Ta-da!
Cool. I'm just gonna drop these little music notes in here. I'm
There's
using the
one bubble.
tweezer.
Look at you see the bubble?
Yeah, but it's barely visible,
Uh
like
huh.
on the inside there.
And this is zoomed in, so Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna put these under again, and then put. Hold on, let me put the ring at the same time. That was fun. I like that. Now, to add different color beads and make my own little. What can I?
So my little music notes are gonna be flip flopped every which way because they're just
I'm
gonna
I,
be.
I'm thinking. Hold on. Would these square ones be a good size of pots for my garden room?
Oh, maybe.
These are 3/6 will be 9 inches of a square pot, and this one will be three. This will be half a foot, 6 inches, and I can make them any color, and then because it has the little stem, that's where I can put the little flower or plant, sort of like a pot vase. Interesting. And look, I have a big giant square too, just a square. I don't know what to
Regina
do with
says
these
rabbit
square.
pellets. Then she said, Lord help me. That's what I thought of though. It's all right, little Miss Regina. We'll forgive you. All right, let's see here.
I'm just having fun with these. Here's another one that the hole is smaller because it goes in. It sort of wraps like the circles. Let's see what that one looks like. I mean, like shaking this, like okay, there's enough for this. Let me see. Okay, I can fill this up now.
All right. Whoa. Okay, that one's not going because I dropped it.
And the resin I have here is from Timu.
Oh, cool. All right, I think that's enough music notes. Oh, y'all can't see. We'll switch a rosy. Okay,
Yeah,
so I put music notes on
because
there.
you is with on me.
Yes. All right, so I dropped. All I did is I took my little tweezers
Uh huh.
and then I just dropped these little music notes randomly all over. Uh, with my little tweezers here. We'll drop another one right there. And I need another one up there in that corner, I think. We'll put one right here. There we go. And let's see here. Susan said now she's using her Clover Soft Touch so much better. Awesome. And Chris is wanting to know, Nancy, can you make the top brown and then the rest of the pot another color?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just have to layer one color, cure it, and then layer the other color.
All right.
Because I think that would be cute. Fancy little shiny pots.
These tops do not like to come off of this resin. Jeez Louise, man.
I say I could probably make these for my garden room, but these paw prints are huge. I wouldn't want to see this animal in real life. This cat has a foot a foot that's 6 inches wide. Can you
Hey,
imagine? Can you imagine the cat that size?
yeah. Well, I mean,
I
you
don't.
could do like the faux, you could use it as like stepping stones.
Yes.
Welcome in, Miss Jeannie.
I could use the large one as a stepping stone right here,
All right.
because that won't be almost. It's almost a foot, or I say a foot. When I say a foot, it's because I'm doing miniatures in 1 to 12 scale. So
Mm-hmm.
each inch is actually 12 inches
Right.
in real life. So that's why I said it's a foot. It's actually an inch. And the little ones, like I said, they're a little over 6 inches, but not much, which is half an inch. I've made the earrings with with the little ones. Where while they when I pour them in there, I put the ear posts into the wet resin, and then when I cure it, it it stays on.
All
There we
right,
go.
y'all. This one's a lot fuller. It's still not all the way full because
That is so clear. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the circle one.
mm-hmm,
It looks like a glass bead.
that's cool.
So is the resin up to the close to the top of the mold?
It's hard to tell. It's yeah, I think it's about 3/4 of the way full, maybe even
Okay.
a little further. But
Hello, Jeannie.
trying to make sure I got all the bubbles out that I can get out. Some of them are on the bottom and they're just not wanting to come up.
That's the
Oh,
problem with with bubbles. There's other ways to get rid of them. I'm not sure what the other ways are.
yeah, I know you can take like your little stick, like so, your little pointer sticky here, and it'll
Hmm.
and pop them. But like this one's like down on the bottom. It's not wanting to come up to the top. Because I watched a
Yeah,
few videos on people that like to do resin and
yeah.
how they did it.
I've seen some that use alcohol,
Oh, yep.
but I haven't done it, so I can't say if it works or not works. But
And y'all, I am not a resin artist. I would suggest if y'all for to go watch Nicole with fibromyalgia resin. Dawn, if you're still here, can you drop her link if you can grab it? That's Miss Nicole.
let's
She is
let's
much more knowledgeable than I.
ready to unmold the ring.
Yes, let me put this in the under the light and I will switch us. And I'm gonna go get Nicole's actual correct channel name. And there's Miss Dawn has dropped Lydia's link. She's going to be going live here in about 5 minutes.
Wait a minute. Was it this one that I did? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm looking for the resident here. There's nothing in here because it was this one that I poured.
What does this do? If I touch it,
Let's see
It's
here.
wet still. It'll get on your finger.
you get my fingerprint?
No,
I can't put my fingerprint there.
it'll get on your finger. You don't like that tacky stuff. So don't put it.
Yep. Can I get my nails done?
Can you get your nails done? I don't do nails.
Okay.
See, I'm here. I'm opening this up. Like, where did resin go? I know I poured resin in there.
Okay, so y'all, it is doing the same thing. Oh, Katrina's back. She said little one's in bed now, working on her granny square blanket that she's making for someone at her sister's work. Okay, so it's doing the same thing with this one. It is
Oh no,
pulling it. It's the bottom is curving upward. So that's just not gonna work. And
I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's what we're here for, is to try it out and see if it works. And it is not working. So filling it full or not, it's not yeah, not working. So
That was
let's see here.
that wasn't the case. We 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 we
Nope.
we what is that called? We found the culprit. It's the
Yep.
wrong resin.
Yeah, it's the wrong resin for, yep. Okay, what?
I did use this mold one time and added some glitter so that it still had a little bit of glitter inside. You see how it has a little bit of glitter in there? I don't know, you can tell. Right there, you see it? Little specks of glitter. I don't think it's my size though. Let's check.
Regina says, can you trim it after unmolding? It depends on how thick it is. You can file it down.
Look, now you can see the glitter.
Oh, pretty.
It fits. See, there's some
Nice.
glitter there.
Y'all, I'm having difficulty finding Nicole's link. Hold on.
So I would definitely mix the glitter or whatever you want to put into this ring first, then put it in there. Because you see, it just had a remnant of.
Here we go.
So I would have to. I haven't sanded anything down that I've cured, so I'm not sure how it will look after it's sanded. But on this part here where it was the top of the mold, it's a little rough, not too rough, but the other side is nice and round. See right there,
Mm-hmm.
that side is nice and round, but this side is it's a little rough. So we got the ring. That's cool. We got the circle. Oh, the circle fits right inside the ring. Cool.
Whoa.
And look, it does sound. It still and it sounds like glass. You hear it?
I do.
So I could pass it off as glass, right? No, I can't. I won't do that. Yeah, there was a little bit of glitter in this mold. You can still see the glitter that I didn't clean. So after using it, do clean it before you pour again. Is what I'm saying. Because you get the remnants of that. So this is a. I'm not sure. Hold on. I can tell you exactly what size that ring is. Hold on. Whoa! Don't do that.
Alrighty. While Nancy does that, I'm gonna flip my camera back around, and y'all, I did drop Miss Nicole's link. So if y'all would like to go give her a check her out, she's the resin queen. I am not. I am simply playing around with what I've got. It did do it again. It did pull it in. So this mold doesn't work well with the UV resin. But it still turned out pretty cool looking though.
This is 6, so I need to go this way. No, this way.
Let me go.
Not in order? Oh, that's why I got them wrong. There we go.
Oh, yeah. But it does look pretty cool, so I may have to get some regular resin, the epoxy resin where you mix 2 parts and make one using this mold and see how it does, because it looks really cool. But I have dropped a couple of links. I did see that Lisa Knits and Vlogs is also live. So y'all go check out Miss Lisa, or as y'all saw, Dawn has been dropping Lydia's link, so y'all can go check her out. But both of those are live. We're going to be heading out of here.
It's a size 8.
Cool beans.
So
y'all,
or maybe actually this one feels better. It's a size 9. It's a little loose, which is the same as this one here. So maybe an 8.5. Yeah, it's like an 8.5.
Cool beans. Miss Susan said she is making Ophelia Talks reading shawl. Ooh, nice. All right, welcome back, Miss Samantha. We're getting ready to head out. So if y'all want to check out one of the ones I just dropped the links to, so Lisa Knits and Vlogs is live, and Dawn's been dropping the link for Miss Lydia, so y'all can go check her out if you'd like. And the stitch for June is going to be the basket weave. The current stitch for May is the iris stitch. I promise I'm still working on that video, the tutorial. I have it filmed. I just don't have it edited and up. And there's Miss Nancy's wrap that she's working on. It's turning out so pretty. But if you want to go ahead and get started on the Irish stitch, I do have 2 lives from the past 2 Thursday nights where we worked on it. So y'all can check it out there. All right, I hope y'all have a fantastic night. Let me go over here and find this here. I appreciate y'all coming over. I appreciate y'all coming over and hanging out with me tonight. And I will see y'all around the YT streets. So remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Later, everyone.